everybody, my name is Raven and today I'm going to be showing you guys a fun little activity you can do at home while we are in quarantine. So for today's activity, we're going to be making ice cream in a bag, and it's actually kind of like a science activity or science experiment because the salt that we're using is actually we're gonna add salt to our ice, and it's gonna bring the temperature like super duper low so we can actually freeze the cream and make ice cream. So first, let me start by telling you guys what you need. You need half and half sugar. This is where I keep my sugar. Vanilla, salt, and then about a half of a bag full of, or half of a gallon size bag full of ice. Mine has a little more than half, but that's okay. And then also you need 2 of these sandwich size Ziploc bags. So let's go ahead and start. So I already have my half and half in a bag, and I used a cup and a half of half and half, a lot of halves. And then after that, you're gonna get 1 tablespoon of sugar. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. So you're going to take your 1 tablespoon of sugar, pour that in, and then you need 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla. So let me grab my 1/4 of a teaspoon. Addison, can you hold this for me? I'm gonna have my sister hold it for me. It's probably good to do this with a parent or someone because it can get a little bit messy. So this is my 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'm gonna get the vanilla, and you could probably put more. Oh, be careful. You could probably put more in there if you want. I'm actually gonna do half of a teaspoon because I want mine to really taste like vanilla ice cream. So there's my half. Now I pretty much have I do have the mix for my cream ready, so I'm just gonna close it all up like this. Careful. So now you have this, and then you're going to want to take your gallon-sized bag of ice. I'll move this out of the way so you guys can see. And you're going to take half of a cup of salt and put it in there. So let me pour my salt. Now, as I said in the beginning, the salt is actually what's going to make the ice cream or the cream freeze to make ice cream, because the ice on its own is not cold enough to freeze it. So you need half of a cup or around half of a cup. And the reason why I told you to get 2 sandwich-sized Ziploc bags is because we're gonna double bag our cream mix in a second. So I'm just trying to make sure I have half of a cup. Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to just pour the half of a cup all over the ice. So now we have that, and then we're going to seal that. And so here's the part where you need the other sandwich-sized Ziploc bag. So I'm going to try and I'm gonna have to take the air out of here just to make it a little bit easier. But I'm going to double bag it just in case the bag breaks. I don't want my ice cream, or I don't want my cream to touch my ice, and I don't want any like salt to get in the bag, because then you'll have salty ice cream, which is just not good. So we have it double bagged, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. And this is the part where you're really gonna have to work. So it's super duper cold. It gets very cold. You may wanna grab a parent or adult to help you out with this just because of how cold it gets. And also it's kind of a lot of work. So now that you put it in there, you're actually going to shake it for about 5 minutes. Just like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and start shaking mine, and I will show you guys when I am done. Oh, a quick tip before you start shaking, it'll probably be beneficial if you grab a dish towel or a oven mitt even, just to hold it with, because it gets really cold. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to shaking. Okay, so this is about after 5 minutes of shaking. It's still pretty soft, but I really enjoy soft serve ice cream. So I'm going to go ahead and take my bowl, and then I'm going to open the first Ziploc bag, and I'm going to pour my ice cream in here. But you guys can keep on shaking it for as long as you want. If you like your ice cream to be a little more like thicker, then, or yeah, if you want it to be more thicker, you could keep on shaking, but I really like soft serve. So I'm going ahead and just pour it in my bowl, and then I'm going to enjoy my ice cream. So I hope you guys enjoy yours too.